Let's go. Hello and welcome to another video. And today we have some breaking news. Senator Bernie Sanders from Vermont, independent, but since Democrats have a new rule that you have to be a registered Democrat to run as a Democrat. So Bernie Sanders is officially a Democrat. So yeah. Uh, he announced his video to the Vermont Public Radio, and yeah, we're just gonna be going through everything, and I'm gonna be discussing how he could win the presidency. Uh, Something that I've been seeing kind of weird is that Democrats ignored Sanders' announcement. When I woke up, I didn't know about it. I had to look through different articles. Uh, People didn't really seem to think about it. This is already a bad start for his campaign, but I already like his slogan, not me, us. Pretty good. And all of this, yeah, it's already starting to be nice. And now there's a pretty crowded field. I see, honestly, I see Sanders edging it out between everybody here or Kamala Harris. But yeah, I want to see how Sanders would win against Trump, especially with his positions. So he did clarify that he did want, he called Trump a pathological liar, and he's running on policies like health care for all, $15 minimum wage. So yeah, of course all of this is gonna go well with the Rust Belt. I could see Minnesota, Michigan going to Trump, to Sanders, and I see New Hampshire flipping. Oregon as well would go to Sanders. I mean, not flip. New Hampshire would go likely, but Maine at large gonna be pretty safe. Well, super safe. Sanders could win here, but yeah, this is gonna be a good candidacy for Sanders, but it didn't really start off well. But that will just make a better talking point for Sanders. I see Sanders taking Wisconsin and Pennsylvania and Virginia, Colorado, New Mexico, Nevada. Sanders is already gonna win the election. If Sanders does become a Democratic candidate, I guarantee he's gonna win. But yeah, we could just start off with these are the states that are gonna go to Sanders no matter what. We have some of Trump's states that I could see going to him. And yeah, now let's go and start looking through his policies. First of all, he's 77, and that's really old. This won't really go well. I also think he's racist, sexist, homophobe, and xenophobe. Somebody really cheap political points trying to pick on minorities, often undocumented immigrants. I disagree. Just by saying that, he's gonna lose Utah, Mississippi. The core Trump base is not switching, just because of this, especially because it's Sanders. Maybe somebody more moderate. But yeah, the core Trump base is not gonna switch because of this. Just looking into it, I don't believe he's a racist, honestly, but Sanders is still gonna win. It just depends on the margin, and these are the states that I could see getting really close. First, let's look at Florida. First, if you see, he does come from New York City, Brooklyn. He does have a great appeal up here. Sanders is gonna win here with Maine at large likely. If you look at Trump's approval ratings, It's not that good, but it has been going up in the past few days. But if you look at some polls, if you see Sanders is up 2 points here, which is actually pretty bad. This is just nice. Trump is up 2 with Schultz and Harris in the race. But you see Sanders is second here, but I'm not really talking about that. I want to look at Sanders versus Trump polls. All of these were pretty biased because it's Democratic polls, but Sanders plus 11, plus 9, plus 13, plus 10, plus 13, plus 13, plus 13, plus 15, plus 13, plus 13 from CNN. Then one that actually makes a bit more sense, plus 4. But you see that this is a Democratic one, it's more biased. So if we were to make it more favorable, let's subtract 4 points each one. So so Sanders and Trump are tied only once here. Well, Emerson isn't biased, so yeah, Sanders is doing a bit better, which is why I could see Biden also doing pretty good. Sanders is just gonna do better than him. He has the Midwestern appeal. I could see Nebraska flipping. Arizona's just gonna flip. Especially with national emergency usage, the Latino demographics, and if he's able to smear Trump as like a xenophobe, ethnocentric, stuff like that, then I could see Arizona flipping. I'm not gonna touch Texas yet, but Iowa, that one's gonna go to Sanders. Look at this. Trump's approving in each state. So we'll look at how it seems in Iowa. Okay. So yeah, look at Iowa. Iowa is minus 14. That's just gonna be easy for Bernie to take. So many people have been saying that they're gonna be progressives and stuff like that. And that's just good for Bernie because if he ends up winning, he already has a more unified base. Like if Sherrod Brown's gonna run, I swear he will. And he's gonna be socialist. He's gonna do that, trust me. And when he does, of course he's gonna lose. Sanders gets Ohio. And this just could happen in Texas or Rourke. Also gonna call himself a socialist. He loses. Sanders could totally win here. Same thing's gonna happen in Florida. Well, there aren't any candidates from Georgia and North Carolina. But you see, Texas is going to be super close, especially if O'Rourke runs. But there's one other factor that I've been thinking of. Bernie Sanders is not like Howard Schultz. When you think about it, Howard Schultz would do some vote splitting. And if we're going to include Howard Schultz, I would flip back Arizona, because it would be likely that if Sanders won, Schultz would run Iowa, Ohio, not Florida. But yeah, Sanders would still carry, he wouldn't carry the southern states here. Yeah, but this would be the map if Schultz ran. If Schultz does not run, even though he probably would, here would be the actual map. So yeah, we just looked at it like this. Sanders is gonna probably win by a landslide. But now that Sanders is running, I'm gonna be doing something where every video that I talk about Trump, I will give a percentage for how likely he is to win. So starting right now, I'm gonna be doing this every day until the election. And then we have a big graph to do it. Today, as of today, Trump has a 33% chance of winning the election. Wah, wah, wah. So yeah, everybody, thanks so much for watching. This was pretty long, I know. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.